Hey guys, thanks for joining us. This is Ed and Eddie's Silver and Blue.
Where we talk Cowboys all day, every day.
Today we're going to talk about the draft and our thoughts on that. We'll just jump right in. Eddie, what'd you think as far as a grade A through F?
I would give our draft a solid B. You know, I didn't think it was quite an A+ caliber draft, but it was a draft that was solid, met a lot of needs, especially on the defensive front.
Yep, agreed 100%. Defense was so bad last year. You guys know that. So
Worst in Cowboys history, right?
Just awful. I don't think it's a secret that they probably wanted Surtain or Horn or Pitts or Sewell in the first round, but you know, they were gone, so it doesn't really matter what they wanted. And I think that's why they got Micah Parsons first. By the way, I like the pick. I like him. I think he's going to be awesome. It's going to free up Jalen and Van Der Esch. But could they have gotten him later? Maybe they could have traded back and gotten him later, but that's who they wanted. And if they traded back and someone else jumped ahead and got him, they're stuck.
And that's the thing, too. I've seen some mocks where he's gone as high as like 5 or 6. But at the same time, we did trade back. You know, you can't say that we didn't, because we traded back, got an extra third, and just kind of just fell where he was. And in all honesty, if he was the best defensive player on our board, I'm fine with taking him. You know, he'll find a spot. 11. Yeah.
What'd you think of the corners we took?
What was it? Kelvin Joseph? And so let me go with each of them. I thought Joseph is very solid. Kind of reminded me a little bit of Diggs last year, where second round corner, solid player, good at creating turnovers, which, God, we've been missing that for a while.
It seems forever.
Yeah. So I'm 100% happy with it. In terms of Deshaun in the third, I know some people were kind of up in arms because, he wasn't highly rated. I had him pegged as a 7th at best.
Right.
Well, one, we had many extra thirds. So if it is like a project, and I know a lot of people are comparing it to Dan Quinn, thinking that was his Brandon Brown or Richard Sherman from the Legion of Boom days, I'm willing to give it a try. If we're wrong, so be it, you know. But I thought, you know, hey, it's a project pick. Boom, bust. Let's give it a shot.
Yep, I like it. I like the fact that they addressed the defensive line. They finally got that big stud in the middle. Knock on wood, we hope. At least they addressed it specifically. And man, if they could get an anchor in the middle to slow things down in the middle for the run, that's going to help everybody so much. That's one of the reasons Jalen looked so bad last year, I think.
Line with guards were just flying right at him. Yeah, and I think it was the 6th round pick, Bohannon or something.
Yeah.
Or Bohannon. No, and you know they were a lot more confident with him because as soon as they drafted him, they cut Antoine Woods. So and he was our anchor, which
we know how that has gone.
Yeah, exactly.
So be it.
But no, I personally thought our draft was very solid. Like, I love the infusion of the defensive line. I love that we drafted members of the secondary.
And we got a little offensive line help.
Yeah, which, by the way, what are your thoughts on that? Because I know another big thing that the media was saying were character concerns.
Character concerns is a real thing. I understand that, and I respect people's thoughts on that. But frankly, as an old school Cowboy fan, I exulted through 3 out of 4 years of championships with the Cowboys. So I'm gonna, if we can win again, even with the character concerns, I'll be celebrating. No.
Actually, one we didn't talk about, I thought was the biggest steal of the draft, linebacker Cox.
Jabril Cox, yes, absolutely.
What are your thoughts?
I saw some projections where he was late first, early second, but most had him as the 2nd or 3rd. We got him as a 4th.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened, but I'm glad it did.
And the thing, too, that I'm really excited about is I think that he's going to be very similar to the niche early Sean Lee had in terms of being just an overall solid cover linebacker. Because one fault of Jalen, and I mean, hey, he does his best, is he's not the greatest coverage linebacker.
Right.
And so, to have another great linebacker you can throw in the middle, maybe 2, eventually 3 down linebacker, hey, more for it.
It's going to be great. I think their biggest jump is going to be in the linebacking core. It should really make our linebacking core one of the better ones now in the league, I think. And all we need is a decent defense.
Oh my God.
Not the worst in the world, for instance.
You know what? And that's why I was very happy with the draft, because last year, even with all of our injuries, if we we didn't have the worst defense in the world, we likely could have won our terrible division.
Oh, yeah.
Say it for what it is.
And they've improved a little bit, but I don't see the Giants or the Eagles and Redskins beating Dallas this year if Dallas stays healthy.
Well, and mix it up too. You know, the Eagles, they're just an old team. Like, their team is very old on both defense and offensive lines. You know, not a lot of credibility yet with their receivers. I know they drafted one in the first, but it's one of those, let's see it happen.
Right.
The Giants, until kind of proven otherwise, unless Saquon has a resurgent year, you know, I don't see them winning. And Washington, who's their quarterback?
Exactly. Exactly. I'm not real worried about them. I do like the coach, and they're going to be good. And they'll probably challenge Dallas for the division.
They have a nasty
will,
defense.
but unless there's serious injuries, I don't think that's going to be a big deal. But this show is not about our predictions for this year, so we're going to cut it off here. Any final thoughts?
Hey, go silver and blue. Let's get it.
Indeed. Thanks, guys. See you later.
Thanks.